Hello everyone, this is Eva with Stitching in the Interlake. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're having a good day. It is Groundhog Day. Yes, yes, yes. Now I'm assuming that the groundhog here will see its shadow because there's a lot of shadows out there. And it's a clear sunny day. And so I'm not sure. Does that mean that it's a shorter, like spring is coming, or is it the other way around? I can't remember. So yeah. Not that we have a groundhog right here, but yeah. There is let me see. Manitoba Merv. We have there's one now in Portage La Prairie called Portage La Prairie Larry. So I don't know. Whatever it is, I hope that spring is right around the corner for you. So I am working on Country Cottage Needleworks. This is part of the Nutcracker Village. And I am working here on Ice Cream Shop. And the house is almost done. I made a couple of boo-boos in here, so I have to try and, I don't know, fix it. But I will do that. I will do that after. Oh, dear. Now, where's my white? Should have gotten this ready. Yeah. I've noticed over the last couple of days, or whatever, that there's been a lot of people well, not a lot, but the odd person complaining about what I choose to talk about on my channel. And I had one yesterday, and she said there that, she subscribes to, I don't know how many, 20 other stitching channels, and nobody talks about that, about anything else. And it really affected me yesterday when she said this. And just, like, I don't want to hear about your politics. I don't want to hear about, I don't know, whatever else. I don't know what it was. Something else. And the thing is, like, I had really negative thoughts about myself, and a lot of negative self-talk, and just feeling lower than the gutter, and then this morning I got up and I just happened to be watching on YouTube Jordan Peterson, and he was talking with Pierce Morgan, and he was talking about how that we cannot be, this is our life and our adventure. Now, I know I'm not probably getting this exactly right, but yeah. And the thing is that I was thinking, I can't be a cookie cutter of what everybody else is. So if you've come to my channel and you expect that it's going to be cross stitch, cross stitch, cross stitch, cross stitch, cross stitch, and that's all it's going to be, and that's all that's going to come out of my mouth, then I might as well just have a tape recorder here going and saying the word cross stitch continuously. You know, I'm an individual, just like you are an individual. And not everybody will like my channel. And that's okay. That's okay. And if you don't like what I talk about, then you know, I'm sorry. I'll be sad to see you go. But you know, it's I can't I cannot please you and be true to myself and to deny myself, right? I cannot be that. And if that's what you're looking at, then please, you know, there's hundreds and hundreds of other channels out there that would love to have you as a subscriber. And, you know, when I started this channel, almost 2 years ago now, it'll be 2 years in May, you know, I did it because I love stitching, I love to talk, and, you know, I sit here and I stitch and I just, you know, I'll talk out loud because there's nobody else. And I figured, well, you know, why not talk to you all? And but it really saddens me that when someone says, you know, that I have to be like everybody else. It's like, it's as if there were only, say, 20 designers, cross-stitch designers in the world. And that was it. And I come along. Everybody else does the same kind of thing, you know. And then I come along and I decide, wait a minute. You know, I don't have to do what you do. I can do what I like. And, you know, so then, but that's what makes the world go round. If we all like the same things. If we all, you know, spoke the same way. If we all, you know, there's, I can't be who I'm not. Right? I'm sorry, I cannot be who I'm not. And I'm doing this channel because I choose to. And just like I can post something and it's, you know, like what was I gonna say? Like like I've seen TikTok videos, right? Or other videos where people, they speak in vulgarities. And if they're not dropping the F-bomb every second word, you know, then it's, you know, that's not me. And so therefore I choose not to watch those. Right? It's like, I don't like to watch movies with, what is it? Like Batman, Superman, Aquaman, any of those, you know, the, what is it? The something universe, whatever it is. I don't like them. I don't care for them. And if you do, I'm not going to go to, or I'm not going to sit here and put that movie on so that I can discuss it with you, because if I choose to discuss the movie like Left Behind, you know, like that's my type of movie. But I'm not going to say, oh yeah, you know, I watch this and I watch that, and just to make you happy. No. I've been so very blessed to have those of you that are here to watch me, that I am friends with. And I am so blessed to have the companies like VIP Cross Stitch, New Craft Day, One Day Saving, who have been there to support me and to willingly and lovingly send me their products for me to review. And I feel so blessed to have them. And if that were to all dry up tomorrow or today, whatever, I'm perfectly happy, because it's not every day that I am sent these gifts. And I'm so thankful and grateful to them for doing that. You know, but if they were to, or another company were to contact me and say, here, we want you to review, we have charts, and on the charts are the F word, the C word, you know, vulgarities, and that. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to compromise my principles so that you are comfortable. It's, you know, And I think you're all, well, not all. Perhaps some of you feel the same way. And so I was really upset, and I was just going to have it that I was just going to sit here and stitch and not say a word, just not say anything. Oh my gosh. Not say a word. And because if you want it that I just sit here. Oh my gosh, why is that? Why is that not going out? Oh gosh, okay. I will change of plans. Change of plans. I was sitting here yesterday and I was looking out my window and I happened to notice these birds out there. And they were coming to get some food. But I hadn't filled up the bird feeder in a while. So I quickly went outside yesterday and put some bird food in the bird feeder. And I put a bunch on the ground. They're almost like a sparrow, only larger. They've got a hint of red to them. I think they're red poles is what they are. I think they're a red pole. And so I went outside. Well, of course, out in front here, I've got drifts right up to my knees. And so it was a little bit of doing, but I got out there. And now this morning they've come back. The males are beautiful. Like they're not cardinals. Okay? They're not cardinals. These are more like a I don't know, the larger size red poles. I have to, the next time I go to a used place, like a thrift store, I have to see if I can find a North American bird book. I have to see if I can find one. I think they're a red pole. And right now they're over there in the pine tree. Like the females are drab. And the males are the ones with the most red. The females have some red on their heads. The males have got it that their chests are really red. So, I love my birdies. I love my birdies. Brings me such pleasure. You know. I would say they're in the sparrow family. But they're bigger than a sparrow. To me, they're a red pole. And I will stay with that. But it's so nice to have them here. Oh my gosh, it's so nice to have them here. So I finished my audiobook last night. And that was Peter Klein's book, The Fold. So I looked around and I found a Dean Koontz book, but I'm not very happy with it. I don't care for it. It's just not. It's too weird. It's too, I don't know, too out there. So I decided, because the new Left Behind book is out. Sorry, the new Left Behind movie with Kevin Sorbo is out. That I thought, well, you know what? I think maybe I'm going to listen to that. So I've got that audiobook. So I will be starting that today. I mean, I read the whole series. And I watched the movies. I watched the one with Kirk Cameron. And I watched the one with Nicolas Cage. And so now there's this one here with Kevin Sorbo. And so yeah, so I thought, well, you know what? I'm gonna listen to that. The only thing is that the library doesn't have them all. It only has the first book in audio format. But I read the whole series. I don't know if I read the whole series through twice. I read it through once, and I read the first 5 or 6 books twice or 3 times. And so yeah. So I'm gonna listen to that. So I know I can get the other audio books on Audible, but if I didn't have to pay for it to use a credit, I don't want to have to. I don't want to use it. So yep. So I think I'm doing pretty good on this. I should be able to get it done by Sunday, because today is Thursday. So I have dishes to do, and I have to go outside and plug Susie in, her block heater. And I have the trickle charger on her now. And I plugged that in as soon as we came home on Tuesday, because I knew I had to go uptown, and I knew it was going to be chilly. So, and so I forgot to get cat litter, so I got to get some cat litter. And I want to get a little bit of PVC glue so that I can maybe glue that frame, because I want to give that frame a good a try, and I'll show it to you. And that's the one that I got from VIP Cross Stitch. So I'm going to do that. And then, I'm going to take a small section of pipe with me so that I can see if maybe perhaps they have a section of pipe. I was thinking there if to get one that's a little bit bigger, and then to get John to put a gap in there, and then cut them into small sections so that I can, to work like a clip, right? But, yeah. So, this one does have design flaws. And one of them is that it doesn't have the clips. Now, I suppose what you could do is you could glue some flannelette and then twist it on either side. I'm just thinking here. I'm just thinking aloud. So, ouch. So anyway, then I'm going to go to the post office. And then I think I'm going to run over to Juliet's for a minute. And then I'm going to come back. I have to stop in at the doctor's clinic for a minute here to cancel my appointment. And then today is the moment of truth with regards to my driver's license. We shall see what happens, because I have to pay for it by tomorrow. So I'm praying that I still keep my driver's license. So, ouch. Oh, it's grabbing right there. So I hope you all have a great day. If you have a groundhog in your area, what did your groundhog say? What did your groundhog have to say? I'm interested to hear what yours said. But I know here that it would probably have said that it saw its shadow. So, but regardless, we still have 6 more weeks of winter. It's supposed to warm up here. Starting on the weekend, it's supposed to warm up. For us, yeah. I think there's 1 or 2 days that it's going to get up close to 0. Yes, yes, yes. And 0, for those of you who follow the old system, the old whacked out system, 0 is freezing. Anything above 0 is above freezing. Anything below 0 is below freezing. So, oh my gosh. I have this thread here because I had been working here and I messed it all up. So I have to, I'm going to use that. So I'm just going to finish this up. So, yeah, I will let you know how things go with my driver's license. Now, should it be that they have pulled it, then I'm going to make an appointment so I can I'll do my written test, I'll do my road test, I'll even do it backwards. I'll do it standing on my head. So, you know, I didn't get to this point in my life without knowing how to drive. And I can honestly say I've never had an accident. I've never had an accident. I have bumped into people, like when I first moved here, but that was only because it was in my blind spot. You know, the exhaust from the car, and I was backing up and not expecting. I just didn't see it, but I only tapped it. But I've never had, and I've only had a couple of moving violations, but one I was able to fight it or argue my way out of it or reason my way out of it, whatever way. So remember, there's the dedicated Facebook group, Stitching in the Interlake. There's also my email address, which is stitchingintheinterlake, all one word, @gmail.com. Now, if you have a problem with my channel or me, please contact me privately. You know, it's, yeah. So, okay. And remember to please like, share, subscribe, comment. And be nice to one another, right? So, okay. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you. And so do I. And so does Lilybell and Sydney and Jonah. Everybody's quiet for... I hope it stays that way. So, thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would see that my sins would be forgiven. And that's a prayer I say for all of you. All right, everyone, I hope to see you here tomorrow. Have a fantastic day. Enjoy your Groundhog Day. And hopefully it's not like Bill Murray's Groundhog Day, which is a classic. It's an absolute classic. Love it. All right, everyone. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Toodaloodles, everybody.